Hey guys, today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5.
Lost contact with the research vessel Vico, which was sent to explore the interior of the Black Cluster.
The Black Cluster. That sounds scary.
I'm picking up massive gravitational fluctuations, sir.
Take us out of war, Benson.
Yes, sir.
Gravitational fluctuations, okay.
On screen.
On screen,
Aye, sir.
please. More like the
find
Blue
that ship.
Cluster.
One of the most ancient formations in the galaxy.
I love these guys. It's all crunched.
Structural status, Commander.
Stress readings indicate considerable pressure.
This music is tense.
Have transporter room 1 maintain a lock on each member of your awaiting. Want you out of there at the first sign of trouble.
Take us to 15,000
Agreed.
meters, Ensign.
Yes.
Needs his best men. He looks worried. Is someone alive? What is his hand on? Okay. I don't know. I don't like this. Slow cello. People.
This station is inoperable, sir.
This one seems to be stuck in a feedback loop.
Let's see if we can tap directly into the computer core.
Iodian junction is right down here.
I feel like something's gonna pop out.
Core transfer is engaged.
Exchange protocol verified. Files are intact, at least some of them anyway.
Was that a baby sound? It was a human sound anyway, I think. A child! How come they didn't sense any life signs then?
These are the voyagers of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds.
To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before.
Captain's log supplemental.
Hero
A young boy
worship.
shielded from our initial sensor scans.
Shielded from initial scans.
Prepare for emergency transport.
Yes, sir. Crusher out.
Counter Commander Riker. Is the boy ready, number 1?
Ready, sir?
Show signal.
I feel like my uniform's not sitting right today. Can they not get him?
Benson, do we have him?
They've got an ensign on the freaking transporter? I bet you O'Brien could do it.
I could move the beam, sir. However, it may initiate the collapse of the surrounding supports. I recommend you and Geordi return to the ship.
Data's so brave. Wait, could Data survive in space? I think he can. I don't know about that. Directed by Patrick Stewart. Cool.
I'm locked onto Commander Data and the boys, sir. I'll energize as soon as they've cleared the bulkheads.
Whenever you're ready, Data. Yes, sir.
You're gonna live that?
Oh yeah, he's very strong.
I will count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Easy as pie.
Energize.
Energize. All right, let's get this kid's story. Whoa, that was close. Woo!
Don't be afraid.
Poor guy. His whole ship's dead.
You were in the Black Cluster. I don't know where they came from.
Don't say the Borg.
They had a big ship.
Romulans?
You're safe now, Timothy. I'm sorry for what happened. It's gonna be all right. I bet you're hungry.
Poor guy. Troy
Counselor, I
O'Hara's
must
looking
join
grim.
Commander LaForge in engineering.
Oh,
Would you like Data to stay with you a little bit longer?
oh.
His mother was the ship's systems engineer. He found her body here, inside the core.
His father.
Ship's second officer. He was most likely on the bridge when it was exposed to space.
Poor kid. He wanted Data to stay with him.
His world is gone, Data. We're gonna have to help him build a new one.
What is Data thinking?
I'll call up the structural analysis and the surface scans.
Geordi,
What's on your mind, Data?
did you ever experience a traumatic event?
I was caught in a fire once.
Oh my.
I must have been, I don't know, about 5, I guess. It was before I got the first visor.
Oh wow. Could he see?
It was like I absolutely needed to know that they were there, you know?
Kids need security.
And said, how magnificent a ruler, to be frightened by the likes of us. Timothy, we're done with sculpture for now.
Just let him be. He could still listen.
The Vico was definitely tagged inside the Black Cluster. The graviton wave
By
fronts
who?
pushed the ship to where we found it.
No signs of phaser burns.
Oh, he's wearing the jacket again.
The Breen have outposts in this sector. The attack on the Vico is consistent with their battle tactics and their level of technology.
Who? The Breen. Do we know them?
A boarding party with helmets and phaser rifles.
Boarding party? I don't think that's likely, sir.
Counselor,
Did think he made it up? Hallucinated?
There was absolutely no evidence of anybody coming on board the Vico. Could Timothy have imagined that, Counselor?
or could he be lying?
Hallucinated it.
I'll go back and check the sensor readings again, but I don't think we're going to find anything.
Data. Tim, I think we should ask Data to spend some time with him.
Yeah,
Would Timothy be more inclined to tell Data the truth about what happened?
maybe.
It's a possibility.
Commander, proceed with Timothy as the counselor suggests.
Make it so.
Exactly how shall I proceed?
Just be with him. Your presence he trusts, and that's what he needs most right now.
I would trust Data too.
What do you think?
It lacks the harmony that characterized this particular temple
Data.
and the Dakran culture in general.
Data. He doesn't really know how to interact with kids.
Can't do anything right.
You are making an unwarranted extrapolation. I was merely offering an aesthetic analysis of this particular model. The base appears quite sturdy.
Yeah, give him some kind of compliment.
May I suggest a different approach? You are attempting to construct the upper level before the supports are in place. Observe.
Yeah, play with him.
Reports to Data.
Data here.
I need your help with the shield modulators.
He's playing right now. Yeah, finish. Show him. In super speed.
How come you can do that?
I'm designed to exceed human
Doesn't know he's an
capacity,
android,
both
right?
mentally and physically.
Androids are better than humans?
Oh, he does. He's better.
You mean you can't be happy or sad?
That is correct.
Why not?
My positronic brain is not capable of generating those conditions.
But maybe someday he's that emotion chip.
Data, can we build something else later?
That would be acceptable.
He likes Data so much.
I am designed to exceed human capacity.
Is he imitating him or is he also an android? Is he also an android? Wait, wouldn't Beverly have noticed that? I think he's just imitating.
The gravitational forces will affect sensor accuracy. Detecting an enemy vessel will be difficult.
Maybe that's what happened to the Vico. They didn't see anything coming until it was too late.
Yeah, is sitting here risky?
Hello, Timothy. How are you feeling?
I am functioning within established parameters.
He's acting like an android.
You sound like Data.
I am an android.
I see.
He doesn't want to feel any feelings.
Androids do not need to eat or drink.
But that sure does look good.
However, we sometimes like to taste things.
Adorable. Maybe this is what he needs to do to cope.
From being emotional to being emotionless. But the underlying trauma is still there. He's just found a new way to suppress it.
Is it a healthy coping mechanism?
How long will this behavior last?
As long as he needs it to.
Yep. Earl Grey.
Data, I would like you to make Timothy the best android he can possibly be.
Okay, I like it.
Timothy, your head movements are counterproductive. Can you be still?
But you do it.
The servo mechanisms in my neck are designed to approximate human movements.
The kids nailed it.
How come you're not captain?
My service record does not yet warrant such a position.
But someday I believe in him. He'll be captain.
What's the scariest thing that ever happened to you?
Fear is not a quality that I possess.
What if you had a nightmare?
He's having nightmares.
Are you having disturbing dreams?
I do not require sleep.
Poor guy. You look good.
Transfer circuits are functioning properly.
Within established parameters?
Absolutely.
Beverly playing along. And what is this kid painting? That's just a scary nightmare painting.
The servo mechanisms in my mouth are designed to approximate human movements.
Ha!
That is not bad.
It was alright. I kind of feel like I need to yawn now.
I am not always confident that I am expressing myself in a manner which humans can comprehend. But I do know that
I would love to hear his stream of consciousness. Look at this baby. Fell asleep in his chair. Is Data growing fond of him?
Adjusting shield frequencies now, Commander. We'll have this smoothed out in just a second.
I like that shot from underneath. You can see Worf in the background. That's cool.
I'm reading something at 400,000 kilometers off the starboard bow, possibly a ship.
Red alert.
Shields up.
Take us to visual range, Ensign.
Who is it? Who is it? The Whoever they said.
We're picking up echoes of the Enterprise reflecting off the wavefronts.
Cancel red alert. Mr. Worf, adjust sensors to compensate for the distortion.
Distortion.
I'd like you to talk to him about your own fascination with humanity. If you explain to Timothy the
Why?
appeal that humanity has for you.
Why it's special to be human. Good going, Troy. That looks like blood. Look at these two. Oh my god, adorable.
Is it good?
I am not capable of tasting in the manner you suggest. I can analyze the composition of a dessert and make comparative conclusions about its possible effect on the human palate.
Such as?
What it must be like to have one's mouth water in anticipation of the arrival of a confection.
You sound like you don't want to be an android.
I am an android. That will never change.
We'll see.
I would gladly risk feeling bad at times if
feel
it also
good.
meant that I could taste my dessert.
Captain, gravitational wavefront intensity is increasing steadily. 1100 standard G units and rising.
This is very odd.
Sensors are being rendered ineffective by the field distortion. I want your analysis.
Yes, please theorize.
Fire phases, maximum intensity, limited spectrum.
What's to fire into it?
Mark 045.
An experiment, Captain.
Exactly, number one.
Firing phasers.
This is a little bit unlike him, though. Don't know what it is? Fire on it. Whoa.
Is it at all likely that the Vico could have been attacked inside the cluster?
Given the effects we have observed, the probability is exceedingly remote, sir.
What conclusion are you coming to here, Picard?
Timothy, can you tell us what happened to your ship?
I did tell you.
Tell us again.
We were attacked.
By who?
Our investigations have clearly
We
demonstrated
were attacked. We were attacked.
androids do not lie.
It was me.
What? What?
I killed them all.
Oh my god. Come here, Shepard. Like an accident?
Everything was shaking. I lost my balance. I was just trying to hold on to something. I didn't mean to do it.
What was it that you didn't mean to do?
Yeah, what the heck did he do? He just knocked into something?
The computer panel. That's what destroyed the ship.
Whoa.
The ship was damaged when your arm hit the computer panel.
That can't be right. That's all it takes is a kid can trip and fall and boom.
Might have occurred at the same time your arm touched the panel,
Yeah.
but it was only a coincidence.
Seems unlikely.
This wasn't your fault.
It is not possible. The onboard control systems for every starship require a user code clearance.
Right, okay. That makes me feel better. Okay.
You're not responsible for what happened to your parents,
Poor
Timothy.
kid.
But if it wasn't me,
We are trying to determine what happened right now.
He thought it was him. I think they accidentally fired on themselves, maybe.
Wavefront intensity has increased.
Increase shield to 75%.
Aye, sir.
How about 100%?
We can't maintain a warp field.
He can't warp.
Full shields. Aye.
Timothy, perhaps you and I should go below and get out of everyone's way.
no.
Maybe you just grab him and take him out.
Wavefront intensity has increased by an order of magnitude. Impact in 3, 2, 1.
Jeez. Don't hit anything with your arm, kid.
Initiating warp transfer pathways now.
Diverting
Music?
warp power to the shields.
Warp power to the shields. They said that too, Data. I'm positive.
What else, kid? What else?
Wavefront intensity has increased by a factor of 10. Contact in 31 seconds.
Brace for impact.
To the shields, the outer hull will not hold.
What?
Forge, warp transfer to the shields complete. That's as strong as they're gonna get.
Data, do something.
Impact in 15 seconds.
Sir, drop the shields. That's data.
Drop the shields.
Captain, drop the shields.
Do it. I don't know. He's serious.
Make it so.
Make it so. It just fell right by them. It's something about the shields.
Our own shields caused the increases in the wavefront, sir. We have been experiencing a harmonic amplification effect.
The more energy we dumped into the shield, the worse the impact.
I see. Good thing they didn't go to 100.
I initiated an analysis of shield output to wavefront amplification and discovered a correlation.
Data. Science. It wasn't you, buddy. It wasn't your fault.
Data sensing?
Navigation is coming back online.
Full about.
Data. I just realized I don't think I'm wearing my pips right. I forgot my third one. Nobody look. I'll put it back on for the next one.
Is this difficult for you, Data? To watch him, moving away from being like you?
That would require an emotional context, which I cannot provide.
Yeah, but I always feel like everything to do with Data's emotions is like a ...
I guess he thought I was pretty silly when I had my hair like yours and everything.
I've been told that imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Indeed.
Can we still do things together?
I have many human friends. I would be pleased to count you among them.
That would be acceptable.
Good. Okay, that was season 5, episode 11, and that one I like because I always like seeing basically Data interacting with anyone. I thought the kid was really good though. I thought his imitating Data, trying to be, robotic and android-like, was pretty cute and entertaining, and, I felt really bad for him, and I do think that this episode did a good job of showing another kid. I mean, we just saw an episode with Worf's kid, dealing with trauma and having PTSD and, kind of acting out to deal with it. And here we have another kid that's gone through something. He thinks that he's killed everyone that he knows. It turns out that he didn't, but even still, everyone that he knows is dead, including his parents and everyone he ever loved. This poor kid, and he's just trying to cope and figure out, like, who even am I now? Like, everything I know is gone, and he takes on a totally different persona. I just think it's another good episode kind of dealing with trauma and how it affects people, specifically children. It's so tricky. And it was really sweet to see Data interacting, and especially kind of trying to get him to appreciate his humanity. I like that. I feel really bad for that kid. Imagine being that kid and you think that you killed everybody. Holy. I'm glad that they did figure it out and they were able to tell the kid, like, you aren't responsible, it's not your fault. Because I just feel like he would have been so messed up. He's still going to be pretty messed up. It's going to take him a long time, if ever, to kind of, well, I mean, you would never get over losing everyone you know. You would just learn to live with it. But I just don't think you could ever get over it if you were carrying it thinking that you caused it. That's crazy. That poor kid. I wonder if we'll see this kid again. I suspect no. I thought the kid actor was really good though. And yeah, just seeing Data interacting with the kid and giving him comfort, even if he doesn't really understand exactly how he's comforting him, he was. Data is like a comforting being to have around, I think. I would like to be friends with a Data and just have him around because he's so calm and collected and, nothing gets to him. And that's part of what makes it nice to be around him. He's so reliable and, unchanging, and I mean, he learns and grows and adapts, and he is human-like in a lot of ways, but he is also just so himself and unchanging in those ways that make it comforting to be around him. I don't know, I do think I would like a Data. I wonder if in a really sad moment, if I would be comforted by Data. Probably. Yeah, probably. Although there is an element of like, he can't feel empathy, and I wonder if you would feel that from him. But I mean, the kid seemed to be quite comforted by him. But he was comforted by the idea that he didn't feel any emotions, and he liked that. So anyways, I don't know. I thought it was interesting though. Just an interesting dynamic between the kid and Data. I enjoyed seeing it. And yeah, glad we got to the bottom of it, and that kid could understand that it wasn't his fault. That's important. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.